Welcome back to Valley Life. Well, the holiday season is stressful enough for all of us, and then you realize you have to do the entertaining all over again for New Year's. But don't worry, from mouth-watering hors d'oeuvre spreads to festive party decor, founder of Designs by Lolita Healy herself is here to help us bring in 2013 in style. Good morning, Lolita.
Good morning, and in a stress-free way, hopefully. I've got some tips here to help people, and I think I've got some great ideas to share. So,
okay, now how can we throw a less stressed New Year's Eve bash? Because it seems like, you know, everything's winding down, and then we have to do it all over again. So how can we do it without pulling our hair out?
Well, you can do it by having a more, intimate gathering with not quite as many people, for one. You can have it at your home. You can actually, just keep the number small. I mean, to me, under 20 people, maybe even just a couple's thing. But, you have to start somewhere, and to keep it stress-free, the right tools and a little planning will really, really help. So you can do more toasting and less hosting, if that makes sense. So one of my favorite tools, which I'll tell you about, is the Swiffer 360 Duster. I don't know if you've had any Swiffer products, but this one is fantastic. It actually traps and locks all the dust and allergens. It actually can reach into really hard to get to spots like the top of your ceiling fan. It does electronics, tables. It can help you get your surfaces clutter-free and clean in a snap. And this is a great one. So this is one way to help relieve a little stress. You're not going to have dust flying around. It's so much better than a feather duster. So that's one idea. And I have one in every room and in my glove box in my car. So they're great.
Yeah, they are great for the car.
Yes, especially since they lock onto that dust, which is really nice. Just doesn't blow the dust somewhere else, I love that part of it. Moving on to the food. I love the idea of having a tapas-style menu, which is chic yet simple. You can have all different flavors. Tapas are finger foods. One of the favorite products I have in my freezer at home are the Athens mini phyllo shells, and these are fantastic. You can do savory and sweet fillings. The possibilities are endless. They're simple and chic, and I love it. They're pre-baked, ready to use in your grocer's freezer. Couldn't be more simple. All you have to do is defrost them. And here I have stuffed a set with steak and blue cheese. Doesn't that look delicious? So people, always a hit at the parties. And then I've done a sweet collection of mini cheesecakes with a toppings bar here.
Oh my gosh, it's so great. And coming from a Greek, I'm Greek, and we use phyllo dough for everything. But those are things I've never tried before. So
they're wonderful. You'll love them because they're light and they're not as heavy as chip, like a tortilla chip, or a pita bread or something like that. They're just fabulous. They're really easy.
They look beautiful.
Yeah, they are. They're great. Very tasty. Moving on.
Okay, now here's a challenge that I have. How do you keep your guests entertained until the big moment when it hits midnight?
Well, if we could just go ahead and talk about the drinks. This is one way you can keep them entertained, is to talk about a great cause. And if I plan on serving these special polar bear cans, which are helping Coca-Cola and the World Wildlife Fund raise money for a project called Arctic Home. I don't know if you are aware, but the polar bear is becoming extinct, and this fund will help the polar bear stay around forever. So please check it out at arctichome.com. You can even pull up the website at your party. And then moving on, you can have some party games. One is a resolutions game. Have everybody write their resolution out and draw it, and read it aloud and try to guess whose resolution it is. It's really funny. Also great music. Great music is always a plus. Have people bring their favorite playlist to your house. It's a fun way to interact with people as well.
Ooh, that really is a good idea.
Yeah.
And the food, I like that because people are able to grab that and walk around, and it is a time when you really want to make your resolutions and talk to people, and I think that's great for conversation. And the polar bear also, that really brings everything in together because we can talk about what's important for the new year.
Exactly, and giving back is important. It's hard to believe 2012 is almost over, but hey, we want to ring it in the right way.
Well, thank you so much, Lolita. It's great.
Thank
Great ideas
you.
for our New Year's Eve bash, and I hope you have a great New Year.
You too. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
Valley Life will be right back.